Adafono mama kwaba biem edeba Trendingghcelebs political show yi eso na minim say when you that say Chairman Wontumi has been sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. Na Samaria Minoka say ye NPP impinifo ni na ababonten ababekasa with ye Justin Frimpong Kudia odi enim na me hu say in the video no ye minority leader Afenyo Maken enso eta toward the den yanko na yankoti nsema ye Justin Frimpong Kudia ye General Secretary or the Tudano na yenhwede echo concerning Wontumi's sentence.
Our constitution guarantees every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted.
Hano aye Justin Frimpong Kudia peso chese Chairman Wontumi chia ya chino no. It's on no basis, not to say evidence bia anywhere support to say a offense I say wa committee no wa committee.
It was never disputed that Chairman Wontumi lawfully acquired his mineral concession. It was never disputed that he lawfully acquired his mineral concession. That fact was established and accepted before the court. The central question was whether that concession had been assigned or transferred in violation of the law. It is our respected view that no evidence was adduced before the court establishing any such assignment or transfer of mineral rights by Chairman Wontumi. The prosecution could not produce any evidence to show that Wontumi had assigned his mineral right. Instead, the conviction rested on assumptions and inferences which, in our view, could not amount to prove beyond reasonable doubt.
Inti ahano ye Justin Frimpong Kudia peso chese allegation na yedi atene so se ni concession na yedi ma no ono so release edema ya amanfo bi se omuntu bi no there was no evidence back say bibisa ekoso na chese china ya chine na mpesa omuchino na nyese omuwo injina so bia.
That is why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context within which this prosecution has taken place. A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong.
Okay.
Today, the John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining.
Chese NPP and I say NDC for the omobaye the omo ya ne say omo protect omo die ye NDC for and I say NDC ma na opposition ni die omo ya omadwen say omo di omani na besi omo so na enyoma ehun hia na say nyoma omo ni ngina so ana omo fa so e de cheche ye nkwala mpo aba omo di agro TikTok ni ade NDC eba say obe protect ni die na ye opposition party na wa obekasa etia mu bia no wo de ombechi wo atum.
Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mahama's government, we reject that narrative entirely. And I repeat, the New Patriotic Party rejects that narrative entirely. They think that the conviction of Chairman Wontumi will be the trophy to appease the Ghanaian people for their failures. This is no trophy. The Ghanaian people cannot fail to notice that while the political opponents who have done no wrong are being aggressively persecuted, questions remain unanswered regarding individuals associated with his party and government who have themselves been publicly linked to illegal mining activities.
Mani ye John Dramani Mahama eni na aban se chiamachi Wontumi no na chese Ghana for ebebo mu se akase ye mayade dabi muni njina so bia ntima mondwen se machi Wontumi nti na chese amanfo beka se ya ndisi aban de mo yade o na mo bae no kroma start echichi amanfo atum dabi mani ye John Mahama and any government adjoin sir.
Indeed, the president himself has acknowledged that persons in his administration are involved in Galamsey. What concrete action has followed those admissions? Who are those members of the president party that are engaged in Galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, IOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC?
Achese Joseph Yamin ni Abanga Yakubu mukra ye demon sembi akwakopie ewo IOCO na so besi ne yente ehwa sembia na Wontumi dia abana masomu dindin to say the moye jume biama.
You're asking these questions, Mr. President. What has become of those investigations?
Yeah.
What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo North Southeast, and his DC who was sacked from a chief's palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in Galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against Galamsey, for engaging in Galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determinations in those matters? Justice cannot be selective. And I repeat, justice cannot be selective. The fight against illegal mining cannot become credible only when it targets political opponents in respect of whom evidence of wrongdoing does not exist, while overlooking allegations involving others, especially from the president's own party. Ladies and gentlemen, we also wish to state that Ghana faces far greater than political persecution at a time when our nation is grappling with growing security threats, the devastating impact of illegal mining on our cocoa farmers and farming communities and the areas owned by farmers, the government's inadequate response to recent flooding across the country, and the increasing menace of terrorism within the SAP region. Ghanaians expect leadership that demonstrates agency, competence, and an unwavering commitment to protecting lives, livelihoods, and national security. No government should attempt to divert public attention from those pressing national concerns through selective prosecutions designed to create the appearance of success. Finally, let me assure all members of the New Patriotic Party and the good people of Ghana that Chairman Wontumi is not alone. There is no justification for the judgment since the judge obviously ignored clear evidence exonerating Wontumi. The New Patriotic Party stands firmly with him. Our legal team has already commenced the necessary steps to challenge his judgment through the appellate process. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. The NPP as a political party considers Wontumi a political prisoner. Thank you very much.
The NPP considers Wontumi a political prisoner. We Justin from Ponkudia see some prince akane 3 times. Or say NPP. Ehun chairman Wontumi say a political prisoner. Say omujina amanyosemu no omudi edine ompese omudi ne kotu efiase. Omuni njina so bia. Na yamin ene ada NDC officials yede omunsam akoti yoko kra omu ye hwemfa ho. Nti Wontumi de omudi nasem no ebeko appeal na judgment high court ediaba no. Either say appeal court and say Supreme Court ebebo egu. Adofo no ye be di story nechi na bebi ebeko akosi bia ye de ho nsem ababesom. Amemfa mo nsi ahanum sen ye besan so hia biom in the next one. Akramo.